Okay, so these are the notes from Wednesday, September 16th or Thursday, September 17th, depending on what day you would have been in class. So I'm not going to put the date, I'm just going to put unit conversions up here. That's our topic, and you can put the date up here, either Wednesday 9/16/20 or Thursday 9/17/20. So we're going to be doing, like I said, unit conversions, where you take 1 unit of measure, say feet, and you convert feet into inches or inches into feet, forward, backward, what have you. So we're just going to do a couple examples. And then the next video will be how to get started on the practice that is your assignment. So for example 1, let's say if 1 meter equals 39.37 inches, how many inches are in 3 meters? So this is a pretty straightforward, you could do this without setting up a proportion, but we're going to practice setting up the proportions so we have a strategy that works for the more complex, less obvious answers here. So the way we set up a proportion is we're going to use this 1 meter equals 39.37 inches as our base. Equals 39.37 inches. Right? So labeling is going to be your best friend. The more you label and keep this organized, then the better off you will be for this process. So since I have meters in my numerator, I want to find out if I have 3 meters, how many inches. So I'm going to use x because I don't know how many inches are in 3 meters. So I'm going to use this variable x as my, who knows what that value might be. Okay, so notice that I have meters both in the numerators, inches both in the denominators. I'm lining them up to keep them organized. Then I'm going to do what I like to call the loop-de-loop, where I draw loops around the diagonal values. So then I'm going to multiply 1 times x, and I'm going to set that equal to 3 times 39.37. So then when I work this out, I'm left with x, because 1x is the same as x. I don't have to repeat that 1. And I'm going to end up with 118.11. But that's not my final answer. I need to understand what this 118.11 means. So my final answer, and when I look here where I had the variable, I have meters to inches. So I'm going to say 3 meters equals, and now I know that that x is 118.11 inches. So that's my final answer. Okay. So let's do one more example. This one is not as obvious. If 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds, how many kilograms are in 1 pound? So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to set up my proportion. So I know that 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds, so my numerator is going to be the 1 kilogram, and my denominator is going to be the 2.2 pounds. This time, I'm trying to find how many kilograms, so my variable is going to line up with my numerators. So x kilograms will equal, and then I'm trying to set it to 1 pound. So again, notice I have kilograms in my numerators. I have the 2.2 pounds. I was given the 1 pound. I want to know how many kilograms, so that's why I have the x there. So again, I'm going to do my loop-de-loop, loop-de-loop. So 2.2 times x is going to give me 2.2x. 1 times 1 is going to give me 1. And then when I divide both sides by 2.2, I'm going to get x equals 0.45 repeating. Okay, so I'm still not done though. That's not my final answer because I need to be able to say I know what that stands for, right? So I'm going to look back up here to my proportion. X goes with kilograms, and it's set up with the 1 pound measurement. So my final answer is 0.45 repeating kilograms equals 1 pound. So again, the trick is staying organized, keeping everything lined up correctly, and then the answer just kind of falls into place for you. So that is the notes that go into your JAM. And now I'm going to start another video on how to get started on the conversion practice, which is also the assignment for today.